Hi. Today we've got a very, very special guest, Happy Ongpauco-Tiu, who's a chef, a restaurateur, and a friend of mine. Hi, Haps. I haven't seen you in,
Hi.
what, 6 months?
I know, 6 months. I didn't see you in school.
I know, and I miss coming to eat your food and making chica. I think the last time we saw each other was, or not even, was my daughter's birthday when we communicated we had a party at your place.
Yes, exactly. Then, yeah.
Yeah,
Before
so
the
Happy does catering for a lot of occasions for us. So like small dinners, my kids' birthday parties. So it was very natural for us to work together or to, when we collaborated. Like when was that event for the brand? Mga last year, right?
last
When
year, yeah. Actually, maybe a year ago. Exactly a year ago. Around
Yeah,
this.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that was
So
fun.
that was fun.
We should do
So
it
a little
again.
backstory. When we first collaborated, Happy created 3 plant-based recipes for Mesa and Misis. And when I asked her, Happy, can you do like plant-based? How did you feel when I asked you?
Well, I am not a vegetarian at all. I love meat. But for the love of Moana, I had to come up with something all veggie, and I had fun doing it. Actually, I enjoyed doing it because I realized that you can really cook good vegetable dishes using very flavorful ingredients. And from then on, I started discovering the beauty of
Wow!
eating vegetables.
Yeah, when every time I ask Happy to do something, our people are shocked and she's so good. She does it for me, gluten-free, vegan. I've had several dinners and several caterings where it's like that and it doesn't taste like you miss the meat. So I wanted to ask you, what do you think the big secret is for somebody who's not vegetarian and who is known for their crispy pata and lechon roll, someone who's known for that. What do you think your secret is um, in making something taste so good, like plant-based? How did you
You know what?
transition?
Spices. I love using different kinds of spices and putting them all together. So I think basically it's really giving flavor into the dish. So
Yeah.
yeah. So whenever I cook something vegetarian, I just make sure that it's flavorful and tasty because that's how I
Yes,
eat, like flavorful dishes. So I
that's
will never
right.
go for bland tasting food.
I think Happy has done for us Filipinos, one of my favorites, all vegan at Filipino, Mediterranean, Italian, all sorts that she's able to do this, which just shows everybody that it's very easy, or you don't have to be vegetarian to
True.
cook that way. What are your favorite vegetables?
Me, I like mushrooms and tofu.
Oh, perfect. So this month we are finally launching the cookbook Hacks, and thank you so much for lending the 3 recipes. So what we did was we used the recipes on our collab last year, and you gave us permission to put it in the book. And everybody who tries your recipes absolutely
Love
love
it.
it. We have the vegetable laksa, the Hainanese, what do we call it? Hainanese vegetable bowl, and my favorite, the Singaporean curried noodles. And when you wrote the recipes, the steps are easy. I know that it's more complicated to do it. How did you like simplify it for regular people to cook?
Yeah, speaking of creating the dish, actually, again, it boils down to using all Singaporean spices. So that's it. It's like imagine yourself cooking regular laksa, but instead of using meat, you use vegetables, but you still use the same original spices that you use in a laksa recipe. So
And do you think
that's
that anything may nawala when you didn't use like the meat and the shrimp and all of
actually
that?
no, like, well, of course, the taste of the broth, instead of it having a meaty taste, you will really taste
Right.
the taste of the vegetable. Like, for example, we use mushrooms, right? So,
Yes.
but it's because mushrooms are really delicious as well. So the soup actually became a bit sweeter because of the mushrooms. So
Right,
it really
right.
depends on the vegetable, the main vegetable that you using.
And I remember you told me the secret is really in the sauces. So we put that down talaga in the book,
Yeah.
by the sauce. it makes like all the difference, right? So yeah, we're very excited to have Happy's 3 recipes in the book. So easy to make. Ingredients that you can find anywhere. So thank you so much for sharing
Thanks
that with us.
also for having
I'm
me.
gonna ask you, what is your favorite vegetable to eat and to
Um,
cook with?
Mushroom and tofu.
Mushroom pa rin.
Mushrooms and tofu.
May
Actually,
green ba?
my kids, I mean, our regular meal, because my husband is the one who really likes eating vegetables. So we really have to have a vegetable dish. So it has to be like school, 5 colors. So we have to have fruit dish, like a vegetable dish, meat, and etc. Right? So um, at home, since the lockdown, we've been planting. So I have like a small vegetable garden.
Tell us about that.
upstairs.
What are you guys planting?
So, well, a lot. We have the kangkong, we have tea, and then just recently, my husband planted pako. You know what he used for pako salad?
Yeah.
It actually grew and there. So we have that. We have a lot of herbs. So all the basil, etc. We're complete with the herbs. So there, basically every day we just harvest something and cook it. That's it.
Wow, so you're able to really eat from your garden
Yes.
and parang it's enough na.
Yes.
How do you think that makes a difference like for the kids? I know Dex has been showing the kids like how to grow. Do you think that like influenced them positively towards
Yes,
eating more veg?
Definitely. I mean, at least it makes them more excited. Plan. When we harvest something, they know that it's something big. Now they're eating it, so it's fun that way for them. So it at least inspires them to eat more vegetables, right? So for moms out there who are having a difficult time feeding kids vegetables, plant them. Make your kids plant them and harvest them themselves, and this will really, make them excited in terms of eating it.
That's such a good tip. What are your kids? What's their favorite? Are they is there something that parang they didn't like before, and then since you're growing it, they're eating it now?
Actually, they got used to having a strict husband. They got used to eating vegetables because they can't do screen time if they don't finish the vegetable dish. So they like everything. They like kangkong, they like alugbati, they like pumpkin. So they like most of the vegetables. They like eggplant.
Perfect.
So surprisingly, they enjoy it.
That's perfect.
Spinach.
Are you, can you tell us a bit about what your restaurants that are open now? How has it been during the lockdown?
So, yeah, it was quite challenging because all my 14 branches had to close. But slowly, I'm opening it. So, I'm open in Tagaytay already. I'm opening in Boracay tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have 3 branches in Boracay. So, but I'm only planning to open 2 for now. And then I'm open in Baguio as well. I have one in Makati that's open. And I do catering. I do contactless catering for those who are praning like me. So I do contactless where my staff will go deliver everything. And then we give you a DIY video for you to do it, to prepare it yourselves. And then we deliver the food and shaping dishes. Yeah, so I do that. And then we also do just preparing the buffet table and the tablescape, but no service for the people who are half paranoid. So after that, we make sure to disinfect everything when the staff leaves, and then they come back to pick up everything. And then we also do full service, but my team would be in their full PPE gears as well.
Wow, that's amazing. I think you're the first one to do the contactless.
Yes.
I've been seeing it on Insta.
Yeah.
So if I break the Hermes plate, it goes on the bill.
Oh, I don't send the expensive plates. So I have a new set of just still beautiful plates and beautiful china, but not the expensive one, because you won't really enjoy if you're paranoid that you might break something. Yeah. So aside from that, I started selling plates and homeware. Yeah,
I'm
so
a customer.
Yeah, exactly. You were one of my first Buena Manowers.
Yeah, because I get stressed. Happy Q business is called Happy Room.
Yeah,
and
Happy
it's all
Home.
these
My Happy Home.
Happy Home.
Yes,
Sorry,
my
Happy Home. all of these beautiful plates from, she's a bit of a plate addict. If you ever visit one of her private dining places, all plates. So I think that really took off during the pandemic.
Yes. You know, it's amazing because I didn't really expect it. So when my restaurants were closed, I really needed to sustain the business for the sake of my team because I wanted them to keep working. And I thought of, since I have all the suppliers already from my restaurant and catering, I'm well connected. I opted to, why not open a home online business, and so it did very well. And from plates now, I'm even selling small furniture accessories and pillows and all that. It's so fun. Like, I'm really enjoying because it's fun. It's fun doing it. It's fun curating for people. So it's like catering also. You know how I love doing tablescapes. So now people call me and say, Happy, can you curate a dinner set for a family of 6? And then I do my thing and they own it. They buy the whole set from me. They give me a budget. I work on the budget. So it keeps me busy and sane while the whole world is
That's a fantastic business because same here. Parang all you have, you look forward to meals and you look forward to sitting down with your family, and we're stuck here for we don't even know how long. You want to make that pleasurable. So guys, that's a great service.
So follow My Happy Home on Instagram, and by next month I'm actually opening a store already. Like a real store, right? Because I realized, it's my first time to go into retail. And really, my forte is really the food business. So the first few weeks I was going crazy doing retail work because it's online. And, I realized that I'm still old-fashioned, that I still prefer to go to a store and see it. Although we have a lot of followers online and it's doing very well online. Opted to still cater for people like me who want to go to an actual store. So I'm opening in Green Hills by next month. So I'm excited for that. And it's by appointment also, so it's safe for everyone. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. So perfect example of someone who's thriving throughout this pandemic. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to send you a copy of the book very soon. They shot it beautifully just to capture all your recipes.
And I'm gonna start eating vegetables. I'm gonna use that. I'll try to start eating healthy. You're actually the only person who inspires me to eat healthy because you keep challenging me, asking me to do all these gluten-free vegetarian dishes, and that's how I learned actually through you.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
If not, I still would like crispy pata and pork and beef,
which is still so good. But Happy actually did the catering for our book shoot when I had 30 people here, and she did a complete gluten-free vegan buffet. No one could believe it, that it was like that. So yeah. But your talent for cooking. So thank you so much, Happy, for sharing your recipes. So many people have benefited from it, not just moms like us, but people in communities. We give out the recipes to talagang people in the communities that they support, and they send us pictures of the stuff that they send, and it includes your recipe. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you also. Thanks for having me, and I can't wait to see you in person when
I know, me too.
Back to normal.
I can't wait. Thanks, Happy.
Bye.